Welcome to Caffeine Addicts. I hope you can shut the fuck up for 3 minutes. Hell of a first introduction. Right, I know. My bad. Actually, no, not my bad. This is YouTube. The thing about YouTube is you could say, kill all the Jews, and you wouldn't get more than 3 ratings. Or 3 views, rather. But whatever. What the fuck ever. Okay, the first story of the day I've been reading, apparently there is a standoff now with, between North Korea and South Korea. And North Korea is saying that if South Korean boats ever enter North Korean waters, that North Korea will scrap the ceasefire. Which is weird because they've been saying for fucking ever that they're gonna scrap this ceasefire. And it just seems kind of familiar, doesn't it? You have 2 countries, one's communist, one is a republic or a democracy, well, not communist. I don't know how the South Korean government works. And then those 2 are, I'm gonna do this, but neither side does anything. And the rest of the world watches. It seems kind of familiar. And you know what? If you didn't get that reference, kill yourself. You have the little guy is pissed at, the big guy, or in this case, the other little guy that just has big friends. And, he just fucking hates that he's so tiny, and he just wants to start shit with everybody. A while back, North Korea said that, quote-unquote, if imperialist America wants to start a war, we will wipe them off the face of the earth, unquote. Well, the thing is, they are so far behind technologically, alright? Their weapons, their tanks, everything's falling apart. Their soldiers are completely undisciplined, poorly fed, and probably have very poor medical treatment. And it's just so funny to hear North Korea say, we will kill everyone. Alright, it doesn't matter if you have the 5th largest army in the world. It doesn't mean shit if your troops won't fire their guns, or if they want to fire their guns, that their guns won't fucking fire. Axles are falling off the cars. People are dying from fucking colds, alright? You can't win a war like that. And it's hilarious. So I wish that North Korea would just shut the fuck up and say, democracy, that makes sense. And even funnier still is that the North Korean government doesn't even understand why we are at the DMZ. It is not to keep the North Koreans from overrunning the South Koreans. It is to keep the South Koreans from overrunning the North Koreans. It doesn't even matter that North Korea has nuclear weapons. I mean, does anyone remember the Taepodong 2 test? It was so funny. They said it was a test, but I have my doubts. I'm pretty sure, they try and aim it at California, their engineers who probably went to DeVry are saying, yeah, it'll work. I mean, they launched the thing. And then the North Korean government, to save embarrassment, they're like, it was a test. Okay. Yeah, you didn't just... And the thing is, I'm pretty sure everyone here knows it's not a test, but no one's making a big deal because they can't do shit. It's like being threatened by Zimbabwe or some other fucking African government. It is laughable. Here it is, as promised, my first segment of The Fuck's Wrong With You. And today on The Fuck's Wrong With You, we have BP and Rand Paul. Now, I'm in Kentucky, so the race between Rand Paul and Jack Conway is a big deal. I'm a bit of a leftist. Some people might even call me a far leftist. I don't know. I try to stay in the middle. I do. It's hard for me sometimes. But But Rand Paul, oh man, he is just digging himself deeper and deeper. He said he doesn't agree with all aspects of the 1964 Civil Rights Act, saying if a business wants to do something that you think is wrong, the government shouldn't interfere, but you shouldn't just be part of that. You should just not be part of that business. Blah. There we go. Well, what's weird is that he's pro-life. He wants to outlaw abortion. Isn't that the same fucking thing? I mean, okay, if you disagree with abortion, then the government shouldn't interfere, should it, Rand? No, you should just not be part of that organization. But then again, I don't televise my hypocrisy to the entire fucking nation. Oh, and in his speech when he won the primary, a lot of people will tell you this, he mentioned the word Kentucky once. Yeah, that kind of that kind of drove a nail into my fucking back. You know how many times he mentioned the Tea Party? Not once, not twice, not 3 times, fucking 9 times. Mention Tea Party 9 times, word Kentucky once. Yeah, that really shows us where your priorities are. Rand Paul also said we should take our boot heels off of the neck of BP, which is ridiculous because, I mean, they're responsible for the death of an uncountable amount of wildlife. Like, just unimaginable amount of wildlife. And, and to say, well, we should take our our boots off their necks. What the fuck? But, I mean, this was a couple of days ago, and it's been leaking this was like 3 days ago, and it's been leaking, it's leaked, we've lost 6 million gallons of oil so far. Because of BP, we've lost 30,000 gallons of oil per day. I mean, 6 million gallons. That's not really easy to come by. So congrats, BP. You and Rand Paul both earned my first spot on The Fuck's Wrong With You. Thanks for watching.